Hello, and welcome back to this Trails Through Daybreak 2 Let's Play with me, SLJRPG. In the last episode, we came here to Messeldom, we took part in some filming, then we did some exploring and loot boxing in our newly acquired thing that we know we got to do. So, we are now going to investigate the city of Messeldom a little bit more. We'll have a quick look. We've got no S tokens left, which is fine, of course. But we've got some stuff we need to do. Namely, around doing some things. So we approached the Barracuda for the event. We're going to head to the Club Barracuda again.
Alright.
I'm actually going to go here, and we're going to keep on searching for shards. It's not fishing time, we've already done that. But we're going to go grab this. Grab that.
Looks like someone doodled. Oh wait, no. This is called graffiti art, isn't it?
Holy moly! Whoever did this has got talent.
Certainly do. Can't see any more here. I'm guessing there'll be more of these things at another point. We can see one right there. Want to make sure we're grabbing all of them. Boop. I want all the shards. Boop. And then let's see what's happening at this point. According to our intel, this should be our Medisol headquarters, but this isn't exactly what I was expecting. Zektom's Messeldom branch. Interesting. After this place got abandoned, it fell under police jurisdiction. Once Armada was out of the picture, they put a building up for auction and another company snatched it up. Some people have too much money to throw around. They did some remodeling by the look of it. They sign up. This is Zektom's. Wait, didn't they show up in Erosian? Great, those guys. We've kind of seen them previously. To the public, they're an up-and-coming manufacturer, but dig deeper and crooked practices abound. Rumor has it they develop and produce illegal weaponry, distribute archasms on the black market and more. Dingo's notebook even mentioned they were suppliers to Armada. Guess you've been investigating him too, huh, Kartra? Couldn't help myself after everything that happened. Still, to think they would buy up Armada's old property. Definitely shady, but it's not like they were working directly under Armada. Yeah, all their dealings aside, the company was founded outside of Calavard. On top of that, this building's been searched by the police several times over. Can't really see them leaving behind any traces of Armada. Which probably means no legacy. Well, should we try somewhere else? Well, let's. I'm gonna grab all of these things, all these shard tokens. Give me all your shard tokens. I'm going to assume they're everywhere. Probably just gonna do some of these at all points. You know, that's probably just how it's gonna be.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
Yes, but I already got all the fish that is available here, good sir. Right. Is there gonna be any inside of it? There's gonna be one here. Can I go inside? I can. Grab that one. Nice, nice, nice. Want to make sure we get all of our shards, of course. Alright, and then on to the next one.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Should also be, wait. There should be a little event at the chapel that we should probably go to first. So let's go ahead there.
Maybe we'll finally be able to live in peace this year.
Let's go. Bam, 200, we'll take it.
May Adios be with us.
So this is an event that we need. See any shards? They're gonna be like, who are these lunatics running around who can't even go upstairs? How boring. Right, so let's make our way into here. Okay, none in here. Can't see any events at the chapel that was meant to happen, but let's see from there. We need to do that quest at some point. let's head on through. I'm gonna irritate everyone with my searching. Right, Club Barracuda. This isn't your everyday establishment. Maybe not, but places like this are a sunfire bed for the underworld intel. It's about the size of it. Would you rather wait outside, kiddo? There's no need to cuddle me. Only in the middle of the day, so let's just take 3 mocktails. Right away, sir. They offer non-alcoholic drinks. Depends on the joint, but it's not too uncommon while there's still lights out. It's pretty tasty. Just right for an afternoon pick-me-up. Got some killer skills. Very flattening, sir. I'm not talking about things. Hard to tell by looks line, but you're packing a lot of muscle onto that uniform. You sneak at the door with customers is more vigilant than a typical bartender. My take's that you double as the club's bouncer. Now you helps involved in some form of detective work? It's one way to put it. Happen to be the ex-Jaeger called Robson, would you? Heard your story from Dingo. You're acquainted with him. I was a telling response. You knew each other. As presumed, I am Robson. Dingo has done much for me in the past. Shame what became of him. So, you already heard the news. Even now I struggle to believe it. Since you're a close friend of his, it would be my pleasure to accommodate you in whatever way I can. That being said, I would advise you not to bring his name up in front of the owner. Did something happen between them? Our club's highest earner used to be a hostess by the name of Mistress. The lady from the Backlight District. You know, she and Dingo got acquainted when she was in Messeldom. Sounds like there's more to that story. I can't discuss this, but at the time, Mistress was being blackmailed into doing the owner's bidding. Dingo was the one who pulled every trick in his book to secure her freedom. Seeing the owner harbors a grudge to it to this very day. Hell of a history. What brings your investigation here, may I ask? Perhaps to answer any questions you have, best of my ability, Mr. Call me Van. I'm a Spriggan from the capital. Ah, the one from the rumors. Here from Messeldom to find something. We're doing a little info gathering. Have you noticed any sketchy developments lately, particularly in relation to our matter? Police were scouring the place as part of their own investigation not too long ago. As far as I'm aware, they didn't discover anything. The owners had worked with our matter on numerous past occasions, of course. Only ever to line his own pockets. He was likely ignorant to the inner workings. But even if he weren't, he's crafty enough to keep the police from delving too deeper. So we gave them the slip. Sounds like interrogating him wouldn't get us much anywhere then. There are others in the town that are also connected to our matter. In most cases, they were either threatened or exploited. The only people who truly know what went on in our matter would be those who work directly under them. The way I understand it, each and every member was arrested at the end of last year. That's the extent of my knowledge. Sir, I can't be of more help. Not at all. You've given us a much better grasp of things. You've definitely saved us some trouble down the road. Pleases me to hear. We'll hit you up again if we need anything. Even if we don't, we might stop by for a few more drinks. They'll save you a spot. We're obviously going to...
May I help you?
Buy all of these. Buy all of these. Buy all of these. And we'll buy this little present for Kincaid.
Thank you.
What's next?
Give.
Gladly take that off your hands.
Nice. Go to our items. Ooh. Items. Cooking.
Thanks
Duck
for the
bisque.
grub. Love me a sugar rush.
And a lemon sour. Already a rank a lot here. Woo! The matters downfall hasn't changed. That's the long and short of it. So, interesting though. Interesting little makeup of stuff. Right, we're gonna go not to there for right now.
Wanna have a little fun?
There should be an event for us in the chapel, and then we're gonna do ourselves a little Spriggan ding. Let's go see this event. Oh, where is this event? Sorry. Here, little eventy boy. Whoa there.
Sorry. Pardon me.
Well, someone's in a hurry. So much for that felt notice in his way. Wonder what worked him up. Set him for the back streets. Maybe we'll have a look around there later. I'm guessing that's going to be our graffiti artist. Right, we got a full Spriggan last episode, so let's go ahead and get that.
May Adios be with us.
So, this is where you are. Francesco, you put up the 4 sprig?
Oh, that must be
Spriggan, yeah, Arkride. We haven't been messing with him for a couple of business. Want to jump the gun or anything, but can you fill us in on the request? You want us to look in something important? What would that be exactly? Looking for the music box with the little ballerina on top. It has a crank to turn to play music. The penny will spin even if she's dancing. It did to me when I was a child. My father was a busy man. Didn't see him that often. He decided to give a gift made for me, and it reminded me of his love. Fortunately, the time when we had to depart, I had to leave the music box behind. So, we're on the hunt for a music box. Does that sound a little strange? Well, let's accept it. I think her dad was involved with the mob. Telling the truth, but it feels like she doesn't earn it. So let's go ahead and accept. Sounds like a place we should start, so certainly shall we.
Let's get this party started.
A music box with a ballerina on top. Who doesn't love a little connection? Right, there's one obvious place to go here, so let's get there first, which is this workshop. Speak to this dude with...
Let me ask you something.
Again, interesting. Came across an old paperwork of it recently. Crafted by my grandfather. Manual did though. I imagine he must have been a real up-and-comer. Sounds like more of a luxury item. It appraised 100,000 mira. He's an underground dealer with roots in the back crub, so we've got the antique dealer to go speak to, which
What a pretty canal.
puts us at one place. Let's head back to Club Barracuda.
Ooh, this looks like a good fishing spot.
May well be, but it's not exactly what we're after right now. Any... Bam, 200 tokens, nice. Let's speak to the topic about the antique dealer. Normally it wouldn't be a big of a deal, but I got a feeling the owners won't take too kindly as to asking. Excuse me, miss. Got a tip for me, mister? Feel free to put it anywhere you want. There we go. He's shady but a good tipper. Let's go speak to my man.
Let me ask you something.
Some old lady I saw wandering around by the docks this morning. She was wearing a yellow scarf. Music book comes with a lot of baggage, so let's figure it out. Should should be by the dock, so let's go make a look. Interesting though. Can I see any more shards? No. Oh, I do have an achievement though. Whole bunch of topics broached. Gets me money. Nice. Right, avoid like all hell that back street.
Wanna have a little fun?
No, not currently. What I want to do is
The ocean is just as lovely in winter, isn't it?
speak to this lady
Got a question for you.
about the music box. Music box for the ballerina. I actually purchased something like that the other day. Surely Edith has got it in my hand. Used to teach ballet several years ago. One day, a little girl I used to put that in the exact music box. She said her father gave it to her. It's her prized possession. She's seen the glow on her face. All that happened over that. Family was separated and everything in the home was auctioned off. There we go. Was it Francesca? It certainly was. About the request made by Francesca. Goodness, what a coincidence. We don't mind tagging along. They headed to the chapel to see Francesca, and we're going to get reunion of teacher and student. Far too long, I've missed you so much. I've always hoped to at least get to see you again someday. Get a little misty-eyed. Nice. I was so wrapped up in the moment. And is this what we were looking for? Melody is rather nice. Crank turns just fine. There's no need to worry about the inner mechanisms. Nice. Thought it was related to our matter, maybe. We're just fixers who happen to have had a few run-ins. There we go. She's gonna be the daughter of the Armata. Criminal underworld. His name is Enrique, Armata's former boss. We've heard about him. Many people that hold a grudge against her and him. Connections were killed. Truth is, Francesca is the only one who survived. Ah, sounds like Dingo. To be able to find him, he introduced me to a family who took me in as their foster child. There we go. The everlasting dignity of Dingo. He was trying to follow up on our matter. Oh dear. He seemed like a really great guy, certainly was. He was the kind of guy who was always one step ahead of everyone. So flawless you almost hated him for it. Cared for other people to a fault. No matter what happened, you always knew you could count on him. Based on what he did for you, I guess he'd always been like that. Even though he tried to feign disinterest, I could tell he was a gentle soul. Whatever happened to someone like him? Everything is about matter, and now Dingo too. You sure he knows how you feel? Dingo dead. Unless Dingo's the red Grendel. Wish I could see this game doing. Got nothing to apologise for. There's one person out there who misses him as much as we do. Thanks to you. Even though, least I can do is continue playing forward. Sounds like it's what he would want you to do.
That takes care of that.
Nice. A pie's possession. And some money completed. And some ups on the old light and grey scale. Or Lauren Grey, rather. Right, I did get a whole bunch of shards there. And I really want to get this fucking music thing sorted, so... Let's have a look-see here. Access the garden. Got some craft enhancement here. Innocent Heal we can't really do more on. Brilliant Halo is good, but it also just heals us anyway. We'll do that.
Now I can be even more useful.
And I think getting the free one enhanced is a good shout. Right.
Welcome to Marduk support.
Marduk support. Item shop. Repair
Let me know
data.
if you need anything, okay?
Are we way more data in order to do anything with those? Okay, I get it now.
Thanks,
Let's,
Grendel.
let's use that thing and open some boxes then. That seems like a good shout.
Anytime.
Mr. Cube, begin analysis.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? Let me show you what I'm made of. Not done yet. There you have it. We did it. On to the next.
Right, I think that's everything.
I think I deserve a thank you.
Return to analysis menu. We'll return to here and then we'll see now if we can actually use any of those items.
Hey, I've been waiting for you.
Retrieve repair data.
The good stuff.
God, we are very close.
Thanks
That's
a
fine.
bundle. Let me know if
Exchange.
you need anything, okay?
Sell value would give us, these would give us points, but there's no point doing that right now because I do think it's actually better for us to go. It's actually better for us to do the CP craft enhancement, to be honest.
I'll be even more precise.
Get the buildings chanced up. Sounds good. And then cross swords.
I can protect her now.
Coin bullets might be the one to enhance there. So let's do that. Nice. I'm gonna make sure I keep on top of that, to be honest.
Again!
Maybe we'll finally be able to live in peace this year.
Just double checking I got everything. I think I did. Right, I definitely did, which means we've got one operation to do.
Gotta have the mirror if you want the good stuff.
This is probably going to end in a fight.
Boy, wanna have a little fun?
Damn brat! Giving us the runaround!
You'd best hand over that briefcase if you want to get out of here in one piece.
Oh yeah? Sounds a little overkill to me. How's it hanging, fellas? Pretty ballsy raising a ruckus like this in broad daylight.
Clearly, you're no upstanding citizens if you're pointing a blade at a child. So, what's it gonna be? Wanna try your luck with the cops? Or us?
Shit! It's that Spriggan from the capital! And he's got his lackeys with him!
Oh?
You know about us? Word of our 4 SPGs must have clued you in. Evidently, we can't be too careful.
And let's get one thing straight here. I am not his lackey. I'm barely even an employee.
Liking makes a difference. Anyone who gets in our way is gonna end up 6 Sarge under.
Their weapons. These punks might be on the same level as Jaegers. No need to hold back. Let's beat them down quick.
Roger that.
Deploying charge.
Indeed it does. Right.
Begin a combat test.
Use a sharp boost to bring the upper hand.
Dice you up! That's far enough!
Now's your chance to boost.
Locking on. Fire!
Nice. I'm not too worried here. Nice. Misses.
Can't beat me.
If there's a chance to get all of them with Twilight Kiss, it might be good.
Twilight kick.
You're dead.
All good.
Bring it on.
Player impact.
You're dead.
Can't move. Is blind.
You're not getting away.
Earth Guard's fine.
Our chance!
Bam. Should have taken at least one of them down.
Forgive me,
2 of them down.
developer.
Use a sharp straw.
Oh, missed. This guy's got some moves.
You'll be sorry.
Nice. Get the hit there.
Finish him.
You're dead. You're dead. Forgive me,
Nice.
chief developer.
They weren't all that tough, but their firearms sure packed a punch.
Bet they did. If my suspicions are correct, those weapons might be...
You alright, kid?
Yeah, not a scratch on me. I'd have been a goner if it weren't for you three. Thank you so much for saving. Whoops!
There they go. All over the street, too.
Slow your roll a sec, alright? It's not like we're gonna run off on...
Van? Wait, that's...
A Genesis.
Luca, was it? You said you're looking for your old man?
That's right. It's been about 3 months since he went missing.
Luca.
It wasn't all that unusual at first. He'd always hop from job to job doing whatever work he could get. But eventually, I knew I had to track him down. Even Mom could tell something was up. Dad left this briefcase in his room, and I figured it might point me in the right direction. But then...
Those shifty-looking men appeared, and they've been tailing you ever since.
Back streets or not, they wouldn't have cornered you like that unless the situation called for it. Don't you have any idea what this is about?
Not that I can say for sure.
That's so. Sounds to me like his pops got tangled up with the wrong side of the law.
I've been meaning to ask. You guys are professional problem solvers, right? Maybe you can help me find my dad? Or, better yet, we could all go look for him together.
Luca.
Except, I don't have much Mira on me. Aw, now what do I do?
Financial troubles aside, those thugs might try and come after you again. I'd feel a lot better if he had an adult with him, but what's your call, Van?
There's definitely more going on here than meets the eye. But I'm sorry, Luca. I can't take your case.
Is it because I don't have the money? Or because I'm still a kid?
Nah, that's not the issue. The fact is, your dad's been MIA for 3 months. This is exactly the kind of thing the guild and police are equipped to handle. Better to go to your local authorities before resorting to some Spriggan from out of town.
I get what you mean. It's just...
They probably take him on a wild goose chase.
That's an odd reaction.
Chin up. Who knows? We might stumble into some info on your dad out there. In which case, we'll get in touch. How's that sound?
I'm a little disappointed, but I understand. Let me know if you hear anything. Anything at all.
It's a promise. But in return, you have to promise us not to run into any more danger alone. Deal?
Deal. You guys stay safe too.
The innkeeper will watch over him for the time being, so we'll rest easy. Not much room for an armed assault with all the foot traffic this place gets. Do you think Ludwig's dad was caught up in something shady? Without a doubt. These streets won't turn squeaky clean overnight just because the mafia was wiped out. Muslim's been on the rough side, but the recent shift is making more waves than ripples. Lucas getting jumped might be another aftershock of Amada's big fall. I had a hunch this would lead back to them. It's bound to whenever the Wonderworld comes up. Biggest tip-off was that photo. It's of the first Gensis, the one Anya has. Couple that with Luke's mom having a criminal ties in the city of Almada. Cold home, it all points to one thing. You think his father was part of their ranks? Which gang said that? Aren't they all members in custody? It was huge, man. It's not impossible that a few stragglers slipped up through the cracks. Not to mention the city is their base of operations for a long while. Penny was supposed to lie low and... oh, this just gets better and better. Bears investigating. We might have learned something about the legacy in the progress. What should we tell Luca? He seemed to be unaware that his father was involved. Then again, he might have had an inkling judging by his reaction earlier. Yeah, no matter how well his pops kept things on the sly, Luca still hesitated when the police embraces came up. I'm not sure he has the stomach to unmask the ugly truth. Not enough for us to take his request at any rate. That's the Spriggan way, I guess. What's our next move? Can't afford to drag our feet with those goons closing in. One of us is gonna need to flex our connections. What are you looking at me for? Oh, you don't mean... Of course. The very first Grimcat and famed Chester of the bygone days. Even as a retired, she seemed quite a powerful ally and to have in our corner. Grabbing to stay on top of what goes on behind closed doors. She's practically got a sixth sense when something fishy is brewing, no matter how big or small. She's sticking her nose into other people's business, whether the mood strikes her. Oh, I think I'm deciding to get it now. Chances of all a sudden interest in your lady's gig wasn't surface level. This is worth asking her about. You're not giving me much choice, are you? Grinds my gears to lean on her, but it's probably our best bet. And you come around. Should we head to the shooting location? Oh, didn't they say they were going to move somewhere else? See them there in schedule. They should be close by. Let's go have a look around.
Oh, it's Nina and the rest of the crew.
Guess this is where they're filming next.
Grammy should be here.
We've already done it. Let's check out the filming.
What? Their boat's already at the harbor?
That document was forged, Ron. You have to hurry. As for me, I'll try to find out where they're headed.
Don't, Michelle! You've already risked enough!
Heard everyone go. What's happening?
Michelle! Are you there? Michelle! And cut!
Amazing, Nina! I can't believe you landed that in just one take.
Consider me blown away.
You were perfect from the second we started rolling.
Well, I couldn't have done it without everyone's input. Oh, Mr. Gotti, what did you think?
I can't speak for Lom, but that was everything I envisioned and more! Eureka! I've just come up with a follow-up scene so marvelous, so spectacular, it'll knock your socks off!
Director, please.
More additional photography? Cut us some slack, sir.
Oh, Judith. And you brought Van and Catra.
Hiya, Nina.
Sounds like things are coming along.
I don't like that. It's not. Oh, we're finally getting the introduction. Nina Fenley.
I wanted to thank you all again for helping out with today's shoot. Because of you, my first role opposite Judith is on the road to success.
Glad to hear it. But you should give yourself most of the credit.
Agreed. I'm starting to see why everyone was so charmed by your character in Wolves Requiem.
That's very kind of you to say. This is my first time doing a crossover though, so I'm still a little unsure of myself.
It'll be a challenge, but I've got high hopes for you. Let's see how far we can take this thing.
Right. We'll give them a performance to remember.
Hey, Nina! There's something I wanted to run by you.
Yes, sir. I'll be right there.
Duty calls. We'll catch up later, okay?
Of course. See you on the set.
Man, that girl's got it made. Already a star, but with potential to spare.
It hurts to admit, but you're right. Just when I think I've seen it all, she throws me for another loop. I need to start upping my game before she upstages me.
Ha! Now that's what I like to hear.
Dominique Lannister.
Seems sharing the spotlight with Nina was just the kick in the pants you needed. Stick to that attitude and you'll get through my special boot camp just fine.
Grammy! Can you quit it with the super stealth already? And besides, with how packed the production schedule is, you'll be way too busy to train me. Right?
Don't hold back on my account. Chances like these don't grow on trees, after all.
All right, I'll do it, okay? Just stop giving me that look.
I think I understand why Judith is so daunted by her.
You can really tell who wears the pants in the family.
You two are those temps they brought in for the shoot earlier, aren't you? What business does a Spriggan have with me? Something tells me you're not looking for acting tips.
Locked already, huh? I reckon it wasn't Judith who filled you in.
You'd be right. I've been wise to the scuttlebutt on you for some time. Now, why don't you share what's on your mind?
Big old boss Grimcat lady. I see, something sketchy afoot, that's for certain. I've heard about the legacy of our matters. Can't say the same about them having stragglers. In either case, you'll seem to be left guessing. So we're hoping to get your take on. The way you're talking, it sounds like you've already done some poking around for the first one. You'd have to be real thick to turn around the other way, assuming it actually exists. Amada's legacy has been a subject of much speculation throughout the underground grapevine, if something of an urban legend at this point, especially now that most of Matthew is kaput. Rumor has it it's a massive pile of mirror or some other grand treasure that was left behind. For a time, everybody and their mother was trying to find the thing. Nowadays, it feels like the only occasional gangster or Jaeger is still looked up over it. I haven't made a thorough inquiry at Armada at this point. Just how likely something was overlooked? Good question. Word is they seized everything from the shell company holdings to assets squirreled away in foreign countries. Any rational person would tell you there's no way anything of value had been glossed over, but Some folks have enough grounds to believe the search is still worth upkeeping. Some folks meaning Arthur considers there's only really one answer. Luca's father, Zektarms, the comforting federal police. Obviously the answer is Zektarms. It's gotta be the new weapons manufacturer, Zektarms. Something about them is moving into that building didn't sit right with me. They must have brought the place in hopes that a certain something of our matters remained. Still all the heat those goons that jumped Luca were packing. They were Zektarms models. Kind you can't get on the market. Common sense says they've got a horse in the race. I've been noticing lots of guys in black suits around town. It's a reasonable assumption. Regardless of their methods, it's clear Zektarms is hunt for something. That fits nicely with everything else we know. Looks like all the pieces are lining up for you. I wager one of them will provide a lead on tracking that boy's father down. Luke Bob knows something about the legacy. Zektarms would nobly throw that much manpower at him if they weren't sure of that. Perhaps this is calls for a little digging on that front. Started up 6 years ago as well, I recall. Headquartered in one of the free cities, but the operations and what have you are shrouded in mystery. On the surface, they design and manufacture weapons while marketing themselves as a private military company. But beneath the veneer is a whole bevy of nasty business, from testing illegal armaments to inciting conflict in war zones. Thing is, nobody has enough evidence to punish them for it, not within the confines of the law anyway. What are you getting at, Grammy? Well now, look at the time. I should really be taking my leave. Judith, I've said it once again, and I've said it a million times. As the successor to the Grimcat name, it's on you to decide what to make of it. That includes what you end up doing with this. Are these floor plans? Well, whatever you do, don't go making a damn fool of yourself. Got it? She one hell of a grandma. Talk about having an ace up our sleeves. It's exactly the one we needed. Now we can give Zektarms the proper inspection they never asked for. It is good. And to SB. The same day, 8:38 p.m. Kid went home then. Yes, while it was light out. He wanted to hang around till the Odie came back from you, but he figured he'd better be off steering clear. You made the right call. Right. When do you want to leave, Van? 2 of us are ready when you are. No rush, we're ahead of schedule. No plan on going out at this hour. It's chilly this time of the year, and it doesn't mean safe for these... Don't worry, it's just a little errand. We won't be long. If you insist. It's probably best to push the plan back as late as we can. Let's kill some time in town before we head over to you-know-where. Let's finesse this thing so hard it leaves Grammy speechless. Whatever you say, Judith. The such has to make sure our equipment is in order. Popping in for an update from Marduk. Analysis has revealed the new form of Monkey Garden, so check it out when you get a chance, okay? We're gonna do those immediately, but we'll do that next episode. So basically with the Martin Garden stuff, we're gonna do it immediately, but what we're going to do first is... there is still some of these things I've yet to find. Any more up here? Oh, I can see one in the distance. Yes, the plan is... How does one get to that one? Can we investigate that door? Yes, the room's occupied. Must mean we end up in there at some point. We're basically going to do some other stuff first. We're going to go head to that next episode, but then do some of the side quests. And view some other things, but... First things first is we're going to go to the bloody cinema. Because who doesn't love that, good sirs, ladies and gentlemen. So, let's go see a film. Watch a movie. What's playing right now? We've already seen this. We've not seen these two. But Shade is what we're going to be watching next. Both of them are going to come with us.
The showing on screen 2 will soon begin.
Van heads to the theatre with a company of his choice, deciding to watch a movie during the work break. Lizzie, a difficult introvert, is struggling to adjust to a new life in public-facing role. One night she stares into a mirror, whispers into her reflection, "I wish I could change. I wish I could express myself, my real self." Several days pass and suddenly Lizzie finds herself inundated with praise for her successful sales streak. One sec, guys. Sorry, I'm back here now. Several days pass and suddenly Lizzie realizes herself inundated with thank yous and incessant praise for a successful sales streak. Contemplates how this might have happened, but despite the insanity of the idea, she begins to wonder if there was a work of another her. One day she notices a co-worker slacking off and thinks to herself, why bother coming into the office if you're not going to do anything? The stray thoughts run across her mind, such as, wish my own neighbour Barbara would just die. The next day, Lizzie learns that the slacker got into a traffic accident on the way to work. Distraught, she races over to Barbara's apartment.
How curious. Since when did I have a look-alike? No, it's just like I feared. My wish actually came true. Please, just drop the knife. I don't want this. I don't want this at all. Liar. You know, you remind me of how I used to be. A filthy, yellow-bellied coward. But I'm not that person anymore. I changed. I decided to accept myself just as I am. Now I have the courage to make my own choices, like killing poor, miserable Barbara.
Two Lizzies? What's going on? I don't understand!
There's no time to explain. Barbara, get up! We have to run! So, I have my very own doppelganger, and she actually thinks she's the real me. How cute. I'll allow her to live out that fantasy for a while. Ever since I made that wish, I've felt so free. But if she tries to take that away from me, I'll cast a light on that two-faced lie and make her fade into nothing.
It's not a bad synopsis for a horror film. Interesting. Quattro, you okay, bud? I'm alright. I know we don't have any trouble with Tora, but I was even fine with that other horror movie from last year, but everything involving the mirror hit a little closer to home than I expected. Can see why. Same mirrors are like windows to the soul. Some people even put a cloth over them when they're not. Sorry, shutting up now. We don't want you to develop a mirror phobia. No, I'm a boy. I won't let myself be swayed by something that has absolutely no basis in science. Easy there, Catra. Why did the main character immediately jump to, I might have a doppelganger? I don't know, it all seemed a little contrived. Didn't think you'd be hearing a scathing critique from you. I'd say the twist caught me off guard, but I had no idea that Lizzie, who was after Barbara, was the real one. Contrast between her and her introverted self the first half and the psychopath she turned in the second worked in the movie's favour. Now I think about it, that thriller from last year, Sober Curious, was also about how we all have two sides. In the end, sometimes the most terrifying monsters are humans themselves. It's like they're selling cremated brochures. We'll of course buy for that. We resumed our work. Are we going to get... Nice. We're not allowing you to learn something new. We've got some chain enhancements, which is nice. And Lannister is getting some good shit there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right. Before we head over to Zect Arms, it's going to be a while, but there should be something on the old board for us. Did I get all of the things here? I believe I did. Let's check it.
Let's see.
Somebody brought the idea to vandalize one of my ships. I would like to report this to police. We'll accept that. We are going to do that other event here, but let's go Oh, I do want to shop first.
Allow me to assist.
Alright, plugins, modify elements. See if we can open some more of them. We can. Interesting. Maybe I want to open up these slots. Nice. No, I don't think I can open up any more. Let's see if we can open up any of these. Dark Boys, not going to be able to open any of them. That one I'll be able to open for Nadia, so we'll do that. This one I might be able to open. Not for Elaine, and then this one, no chance. Okay, good to know though.
Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist.
Colourless Edge. There's some good shit here, but nothing. Mirage Type 2. I mean, these are all good, but that's not exactly what I want right now.
Hope to see you again. Allow me to assist. Hope to see you again.
We'll leave there for now. Anything in here? I'll go through there right now, so that's fine. I'm guessing there might be some here. There we go, because of course we haven't really come round here. Bam.
The ocean seems kind of eerie.
No need to be come again. What would you like? Come again.
Probably was much worse when Almada was still kicking.
Probably. Who knows? Looks like I have to do this constantly now, which is a little bit of an annoying thing.
Why, hello there.
Okay, let's go speak to... Oh man. And the thing, we're going to avoid going anywhere near there. Speak to your boy, Wilmore. It's the Spriggan, it certainly is. It's kind of something, it's kind of impressive, it certainly is. Things moving. However, I've heard a few rumours recently. Apparently the exact style of graffiti has become quite a common sight. This once was also the one who did this to my ship, so we want to try and find out who it was. Seems to work exclusively at night, so let's go to the back streets. Would you mind giving me a call if you find out anything? Certainly will.
Started.
The artist has started. I mean, to be honest, it's not going to be too difficult for us to get there.
Gotta have the mirror if you want.
Seems like a good fishing spot.
Certainly does, but we certainly don't need that. Now, we know where we're going to go. It's a cool one. Undeniably quite a cool artist. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Chat to these guys. Graffiti's still kind of on the rise thing. They're going to get a real life Banksy. You're cruising for a bruising. To each their own. Guess you guys didn't make this. It's a turf battle but for artists. We do know that she's young. I did see some over the park when I came through last. We should go check that out. So that's what we're going to do. But she's messing with the laws.
Hey, big boy. Wanna have a little fun?
Hey, big boy.
Gotta have the mirror if you want the good stuff.
There you go. Gotta have the mirror if you want the good stuff. Confirmed. Graffiti. We're going to try and sneak. Young girl doing a hole by herself. I reckon this is the, those punks really freak me out. I think it's clear for now, though. She's going to finish it. I reckon it's going to be Shahina's love and violence. People have to suffer because of love. Well, at least it helps me get all the paint-up energy out of my system. I think this is... It's like she's getting ready to leave. Pretty good at avoiding people. She'll take off if we try and approach her. Let's wait for her to get to wherever she's going. Try to talk to her when she's less guarded. So, it's this fucking minigame again. Follow the graffiti artist. Feels like this is the best way to do things. I hope there's a spot soon. Nice. Okay, we're gonna go now. Just can't get lost. I'm not sure I like this minigame. They could have done it better, but that's fine. Nice, we're not getting caught here. Definitely feels like one where we should keep our ways back for a bit. Till we're down a bit more. Nice. I need to hold it onto this apparently. Okay, yeah, done. Where's she going? Luckily there's one right there that I reckon we could make it to. Come on, stay in the fucking thing. Nice. Hey there, cold one out tonight, isn't it? Who the heck are you guys? Arkride, you might call us fixers. It's a job we're on now, we kinda wanna look out for somebody. Listen, all we ask that you hear us out. If you don't like what we have to say, we'll just tell our client we couldn't find him. We're gonna need you to be honest with us. Start with the most pressing question. You're the one that did the graffiti in the park, right? You wouldn't be asking if you hadn't seen me. Yeah, I did. What's it to you? Well, let's move on to question number 2 then. Do Did you graffiti a skull onto one of the ships in the harbor? Yeah, I did that one this evening. The ship was big, so it made to be a canvas. There we go. Found our culprit. The guys at the boat's looking for the person who's taken to decorating it. He sent fixers after me for something so small. He could have called the police, you know. I reckon he's going to be her daughter. Yeah. Try and make a break for it, but it sounds like it just make things worse. What's your name? I'd like you to your parents know what's going on. Kisara, I ain't got no parents. There we go. A stowaway from Northumbria, and he landed in Messeldom a few weeks ago. There we go. Northumbria was in a pretty sorry state after the whole salt pile incident. And I all got the blonde hair. Dad died when I was young, and after a time it was just me and my mum. She put her in bed rest, then the Northern War happened. Oh, indeed. Empire invaded Northumbria, declared it a province of the Empire. There we go. Let's get into our thing. So, gonna quick explain what everything happened. Thought we were headed to the boat. You didn't really believe that. Assume you don't understand the gravity of your actions then. Allow me to explain. The drill used to coat the outer shell of my ship is incredibly high priority. There we go. He's gonna try and kill her. I have to pay roughly 10,000 mira to see it repaired. It can simply be painted over. There we go, you stupid. Shut up. Learn how to speak to your betters, you damn punk. My apologies. How do I get you to pay? You can work with my company. You can be our exclusive in-house artist. I have a few contacts in the art world that would be more than willing to pay for your work. There we go. I don't think I'll be letting this one slide, Wilmer. Nice. Especially after what I thought the bug I placed in the thing. Is that why you patted me on the back? Certainly is. Appreciate the compliments. So he was going to take on the art world. There we go. You've already agreed to settle things with their approval. You have no right to complain. Nice. Do it. I've been busy messing up for quite some time. Gotta send men to sway around here. So, he's trying to kidnap a child. What was that? A card. It can't be. If evil hides in the darkness, then my justice will be a shining light. Grimcat at your service. I've come to take a special treasure from a certain villain. What do you mean a special treasure? You talk about the girl? And he's already got her. Recovery successful. When did you... Hold on, so that's what's happening here? Leave the rest to me. Not too shabby. The child is mine. Try to take my things, you better be prepared for retribution. Some vigilante justice. Wait, you win. Just pull back from the girl, right? Pray we never run into Spriggan unless I bid you adieu. Nice. Damn it all. How did Grimcat end up finding her way here? Things were going so well. It's the end of that. Nice. And that should be a win for us all. She done more for me than enough already. Guess the world isn't such a bad place after all. Maybe I could give some more thought to my future. Ever since I come to Western, there might be a time for a change. Appreciate it, and then I think that means she might come back in hand.
That's all, folks.
The art is completed. Nice, and a little bit of chaos and lore. Are we going to be hitting 3 anytime soon? I think not, but that's fine. Then there is one more thing we're going to be doing in today's episode, which is this set of events. Excuse me, you don't happen to run into an actor in the inn just now, did you? An actor? She talking about Judith? Saw him sneaking in just a minute ago. Aren't you? Crap. You know, now you mention it, they were doing some filming over by the harbor during the day. Maybe it's worth checking out there. I'd be pretty surprised if some big name movie star was hauled up in an inn like this, though. You're right, it's too dark out here. Maybe I mistook him for someone else. Sorry to bother you. Right. What is she was talking about? Who knows? At least one person that comes to mind, though. Little hidden mission. So, we're gonna go up the stairs, and we're gonna get access to this room now. Could I bother you for a second? Well, kind of. The young man came in to check in one of the rooms a little while ago. Dad was busy, I decided to take care of him. You can see that he had these really gorgeous green eyes. It's not him. Yeah, so the corner room, the one that's already occupied. Prefer that the neighbouring room be one without any women present. There we go. Trying to avoid being seen by anyone. Suspicious, no need to involve yourself any further. I'll be a good neighbour and check at him. Well, you said it's got me a little concerned. Is this going to be one of Judith's former lovers? Let's go on in and investigate the door. You're from next door. What can I do for you? Linda checked you and told us a little bit. Seemed we had something bothering you. She was pretty concerned. I don't mean to meddle, but... So I'd really prefer not to bother you with the issue. If you care, talk to a stranger. How about a co-worker? Judith. Sounds like whatever's going on is why you're late to filming. Interesting. I understand why you're here. I'm Ethan Smith, an actor. Came to Meston for filming. Judith mentioned you took my place during filming. There we go. Besides, seeing you up close, it's fair to say your face is far more suited to the big screen than mine. You're one of the hottest upcoming stars. Disrupt his schedule as much as you think. Mr. Scotty said he'll need you for a few partial retakes. How do you three know each other? As I'm one of Mr. Arkride's former clients, and I'm one of his assistants. Because you weren't feeling well, but that wasn't true. It's just... There's some good reasons for skipping work, but I'm going to be real disappointed if you're trying to hide the truth from us. Don't know about a working relationship, it's just... It's my card. We do lots of behind-the-scenes work. Understand now, so what is it? You can't go to space with the guild because something you guys cool. Might be able to help. It's only a matter of time. He's got a stalker. Ah, keep your voice down. There we go. So the one we spoke about was probably a stalker. Are you going to take this case, Van? Well, certainly will accept. It's worth the money. Alright, we'll do it. Any idea what your stalker looks like? Not really sure. Never really seen her up close. All I know she's a woman. There we go. Alright, let's go see what they have to say. So we're going to basically go around and talk to all of them about the stalker. Really appreciate you doing this for me.
Okay, time to get to work.
Actor malefactor. Suspicious looking woman. Evil woman. And then also what we're going to do is get this. My love. Why is it not allowing me in now? Counting on you guys, I'm going to coop up here for now. God damn it, mate. Right. Right, full Spriggan high speed mode. Let's go. Speak to everyone. We're going to talk to the film crew in front. Film crew members here. Bring it up.
Got a question for you.
Don't think I've seen anyone like that around. I suppose I'm parking up. Wasn't really pertaining to my assertions. Sorry we couldn't be more of help. Have you thought about asking inside the movie theatre? Wouldn't hurt to try. Let's talk to suspicious woman.
Got a question for you.
No, I haven't seen anyone like that. Several women came to the counter, but they all seem rather normal. I don't believe so. They stood out to me otherwise. She don't have any leads. Hello, what's up? I got news. Manager said she got a picture of the stalker. Sounds like a lead that we've been looking for. Sometime later. I'm guessing it's going to be a publicity stunt. Oh, seems normal. To be honest, it could be her. Let's check outside the theatre. Delivery man Bosch.
Let me ask you something.
So someone on my delivery, we crossed paths going up the stairs. Pretty dark, trouble bringing it out. Nice, nice, nice. Shortcuts here, achievements. So many topics broached. Alright, let's go here. Shush you. Bam. Man on a walk. The lady, I've seen her. She kept turning around looking for some other place. It's like she was lost. She went down those stairs. Looks to me like the second lady was tailing the first one. She headed down the stairs too. Thanks for the info. Let's hurry before she gets away. And then, what do you reckon it is going to be? Zeros is on it. Vital signs detected. There's the manager, the woman in the picture. If she's the one we're after, then yeah. Looks like someone got the drop on her. Interesting. Are you alright? Starting to feel a bit more clear-headed. You're gonna recovering, but you're still gonna ask questions. You're... There we go. What exactly are you doing here? Ethan, there we go. If only we could find a lead of which direction they went. What's with the stain on your food? She stopped a moment when we were fighting earlier. There we go. She left the pattern of the sole of her shoe. We can use that to start search for her. There we go. Take a sample of the print. Aiding representation. All we need to do is follow her tracks. Then let's go. Right. There they are. We're not going to do that right away though.
This way.
Ah, boring.
Something's there. Do a shard search.
Bam, bam, bam. Came all the way around here. And it's leading towards the pillar. Nice. You came to be a fan, but then you go and do something crazy. At least if we both die here, we'll be together forever, dear Lord. I was a fan at the start. He seemed to chance I probably ended up falling for him. And I know no more. I sent him my contact info. One of the events he was at, and he finally started to recognize me. He even had dinner together one time. He even told me he loved me. He told me I was important to him. Jim said his words. Eventually he didn't want to see me anymore. He didn't even answer my calls. Took advantage of a fan. Interesting. Can't believe you. Oh, crazy murders. Oof. Suggest she leak her story. Taking advantage of all the women. Meston North Station. We're gonna let her off. Are you sure? I want to wash my hands of this. Heading home in the morning. So long. Interesting. Thank you for saving Ethan. Sounds like he's gonna have a rough time of it. There we go. When there are any objections from me, active manufacture completed. The agency paid us and we got some grey up, which should get us very close to it being full. And we got a little bit of chaos as well. Right, achievements. Whole bunch of SPGs closed. And now, I believe that is all for this evening. So what we're going to do, of course, is get this last thing, finally. Nice, that's all I wanted. Was those coins. Now there's one here too. I feel like I got that one. Definitely feel like I got that one. Can we see any more around here? Let's do a quick search. I mean, generally we can see through doors with this shit, so if there was any, we can just see a fishing spot right now. But we're not going to head towards Zect Arms.
Seems like a good fishing spot. It's certainly lively in here.
Places like these really get going at nighttime. Probably best that we grab what info we can and go.
Some sexy lady up on the stage. There we go. Let's leave. I just want to check if there's any other shards to be had, to be honest. I don't really care about anything else currently, because I'm about to go into the stage. There's one here. Let's grab that one. Can't see any more here. I think that's cleared us of the whole zone. Right, then, if you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Let's open up these final boxes together.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? Here I go. Beginning analysis. Did it! On to the next. You'll need some more tokens. I think I deserve a thank you.
I think you did pretty well. Right, as we get some starts, use the support item we haven't got any. But we do have the ability
I've been waiting for you.
to repair
Let me know
data
if
some
you need
stuff
anything, okay?
in a tube. Leno Red Star logo. I mean, it's an Ingrid truck, isn't it? So we're going to do that, and we'll take the blue star and things. I think this is for our car rather than anything else, which is nice to know. I haven't got the background music stuff yet, which is kind of annoying.
Let me know if you need anything, okay? Appreciate your business.
Bam, and then we got some craft enhancement here for Judith mainly. Let's get that one up.
All polished up.
Nice. And we'll enter the garden next time. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.